Here's the fermentation process happening. This is basically 2 days after the beginning of fermentation. As you can see, there's a lot of activity over there. You see? And the hops are up here. Here you see the yeast acting out and stirring up all the malt that's down there. Hello, here I am. This is the easiest way to make beer, part 2. And now, after the fermentation process, I'm going to show you what you should do next. So basically, what's going on here, let me show you. The activity is almost gone. There's still some activity going on here, but not much. And basically you could see here this thin line here with some foam, yeah, some bubbles there, yeah. And here's basically the hops, and the malt is down there, not moving much anymore, and it's slowly starting to clean. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to open it, I'm going to put a little bit more hops inside, and then I'm going to shake it one last time, and then put it in the fridge. Of course, I'm going to leave the cap open again. So here I go. I'll be right back. Just a second. Here we go again. So another pack of hops. So I have 50 grams here. I'm going to put 25 here and 25 there. Here we go. Open this up. So look at the pallets here. All right. Okay. So let's here. As you can see, I'm not really that worried about the exact amount, but okay, it's pretty even. Oops. Guess I opened a bit too much. This is it. Get these last pallets here. Okay. Dropped a couple here. All right, now let's shake this one more time. Here we go. Here we are cleaning up the mass. All right. Okay. Remember to always leave it unscrewed like that. In fact, the fermentation is practically gone here, but you never know. It's good to leave it like unscrewed. And let's put it in the fridge. I'm just going to put it in the fridge, and then we're going to wait for 3 to 4 days, and this basically will all the hops and everything else that's up here will fall and rest at the bottom, and the beer will look very clean. So I'll talk to you in 3 to 4 days. As I was saying, it's important to make sure that the bottles are clean. And it's dry as well, clean and dry. And it's important that you put the sugar first, because if you put the sugar later, it's gonna be messy, and perhaps the sugar, it's important that the sugar is at the bottom when you put the liquid inside. Basically, that's it. So put the sugar first and then put the liquid. So now I'm gonna use the hose to transfer the liquid, and I'll come back in a minute. So here I am once again. All the bottles are ready with the sugar inside, the exact quantity inside. I have basically 7 bottles of 1 liter and 1 bottle of 1.5 liters. It's probably going to be 850 milliliters for all those 7, and maybe for this one here, 1 liter, 1.3 liters probably after I squeeze. Because this thing about squeezing is that the gas inside, you see, the carbonation process will produce the gas and the alcohol that's going to be in the beer. So you need space for that. If I have some backup bottles here if necessary. But basically, as you can see here, the beer is kind of clean. There's no fermentation going on anymore. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty here because of some of the hops that remained up there. But basically, you have the malt down there and then the hops here, and here's the beer. So I'm going to transfer now using the hose and using this simple siphon system here. So basically what I will do is to put the 1 bottle down here and put the hose going from the big bottle here down to this one here. Then of course I have to suck one end until the beer starts spilling down, and then I'm going to avoid this the debris that is down here. So I'm going to try to get the most of the liquid out without bringing this together, because there are some other systems that you can use, but they are very messy, so I prefer to use the siphon system. So I'll start the process. I'll try to show you a little bit of this process too, okay? So here it is. Let's see if it works. There we go. Beer spilling into the bottle. Have to be careful and check where the beer level here. This goes very quickly. And I'll have to pull it out. Yeah, done. So pull out the top end when you want to stop the process. It's the easiest way. So here it is. Now let me show you. So I filled it up to here. Actually, I'll probably need more space because I'll need to squeeze it like this. Okay, so as you can see, maybe I can remove just a little bit of this liquid. Pour it back here. Okay, that should be enough. And now I'm going to close it like this, and voila. So this is good. Now I'm going to put this in a, I'll show you in a minute, but basically what I will do, I will put these bottles in a kind of closet that I can close, like a cupboard that I can close, and they will be there in the dark for 2 weeks. That's it. Here I am, final step. As you can see, I did pretty well. I managed to grab almost all the liquid inside. So as you can see here, so all the beer is here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1 liter bottles plus 2 1.5. Of course, these would probably contain 850, maybe a little bit more milliliters of liquid, and here probably around 1.3 liters for each of those. As you can see, I managed to leave the liquid up to the top. I closed the bottles very well, like properly, so there is no way that some air will escape. This is it. Now I'm gonna let them rest here because they're still, it's kind of cold. The liquid is still kind of cold. So once it's you know, it's not so cold, I'm gonna move them and I'm gonna put them inside this closet here, this little cupboard, let's say. I'll leave them resting here in the dark. So I'll put them all here and I'll leave them here in the dark for 12 to 14 days. So basically this is it. Of course, I'm gonna clean up the mess. I didn't make a lot of mess this time, but if you're a first timer, do expect a little bit of mess in this siphon process. But you know, you will get familiarized with it, and if you do it a few times, you'll get better and better. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this easy process, and maybe I'll make a third video when the beer is ready to show you the beer. Okay? So this is part 2. Maybe there will be a part 3 with me showing you how the beer looks like after 2 more weeks. So just a recap here, I had 4 to 5 days fermentation, right? That was in the video part 1. Then after that, I left the beer in the fridge here for 4 days, 5 days in fact, but 3 to 4 days would be enough. 3 to 4 days to stop the fermentation completely and to clean the liquid inside. Then now I transferred to the bottles by adding sugar first, and I'm gonna wait another 12 to 14 days until the beer is ready to go into the fridge, and then, you know, just drink it. Yep, that's it. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good experience making your own beer. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks.